Selling 1,000 maintenance plans in 90 days. This is episode 3, where I start to do my texting and ringless voicemail campaigns. This one is going to be a little long because I'm going to walk you through exactly how I do a texting and a ringless voicemail campaign. There's actually a lot that goes into texting people. I'm not just going to text them and say, hey, do you want to do a maintenance? That doesn't typically work. I have a certain way that I do it. Let me walk you through it. All right, so first thing that I want to do, I always like to make a plan first. So this is my ChatGPT helping me do a plan. The first thing I'm going to do is I have to write the messaging out. So when I write the messaging out, whenever you email someone or you text someone, what you want to do is you want to deal with the objections first. So in my email, which is the next episode, I write in the email, what are the reasons someone would not buy this? So one of the reasons, let's talk about objections because we want to deal with the objections, is why does this matter? So I'm going to write in this text message that it can void your warranty if you don't have maintenance. So for the first text, I'm going to target the installs that we did in 2020. And then I'm going to make a campaign for the installs we did in 2021, then 2022, then 2023, and then 2024. So I'm going to start with those 4 groups. And the reason I'm starting with them is because they are extremely warm clients. They're hot clients, actually, because they bought from us. They spent a lot of money on us. They have a lot at stake. So I'm going to target the message. And the first objection where they say, well, why would I want to do it? I'm going to cover that by mentioning that not having maintenance can void your warranty. And then I'm going to layer, you want to do what they call value stacking. So you want to stack value on top of the offer. You want to add another value, add another value, add another value. And we're all familiar with this because we've seen infomercials where they say, but wait, there's more. You get this, but wait, there's more. It also does this, and it also cleans this, and you can also use it for this, and then you can also do this. And then if you order now, you get this. So it's stacking value on value on value while dealing with the objections. So I have, let's go back here while I was stacking these offers. The first thing is the warranty, that'll void the warranty. The next thing is these values, right? So what does it do if they do a maintenance? It'll prevent surprise breakdowns, it'll lower energy bills, and you'll get priority service when you need it, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and write these text messages. Okay, this is my dashboard here, and I'm using Chirp. If you're doing any kind of texting or anything, I have 6,000 people in my client list. Even if I had 1,000 or 1,500, I can't text 1,500 people. If you do the math on that, how long it takes to write a text message and then send it each time, then call 1,500 people, it takes a lot of time. When I can just write the same text message I would send to everyone and have the system send it all at once. And then the voicemail, I can just record the voicemail and it'll just go to people's phones. Their phones won't ring. They'll get the voicemail. I don't have to call each one individually. So this is how this works, and I use Chirp. I'll put a link to Chirp in the comments if you want to use a software like this. So this is my campaign, 2020 installs for 2024 fall campaign. And this should actually say 2020 installs for 2025 spring campaign. All right, you can see I've done a campaign before. All right, the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to send them a voicemail, right? And I'll record the voicemail here. I'll let you watch me do it. I have a thing here that goes into my iPhone. I'll plug that in the iPhone. This is just so that we can get really, really good sound. I'm actually going to turn my heater off here. That way we don't get any extra noises. Okay, so in the voicemail, I'm going to reference all of the value stacking. Just going to open the phone on voice memo. I'm going to hit record and we are going to go. Hey, this is Michael from AC Man Heating and Air. We installed your HVAC system around 2020 and I just wanted to give you a call to get on the schedule for maintenance. You have to have the maintenance in order to keep the warranty. You have a 10-year parts warranty, and as long as the system is maintained, then the manufacturer will honor that warranty. So there's a lot of things that the warranty does. It keeps the unit from breaking down as often. It lowers your electricity bills. We have also priority service when things get hot. So just give me a call whenever you get this message and we can schedule a tune-up for you. All right, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Okay, so that is the voice memo. There it is. I'm going to hit done, and then I'll name that voice memo. We'll name it 2020 installs for 2025. Okay, done. Now I'll email this over to myself. Okay, now I've emailed it to myself. I'm going to add the new voice recording here inside the Chirp software. Here it is. We're going to put 2020 installs for 2025 campaign. In hindsight, I wish I didn't mention that line where I said we installed a unit around 2020, because if I would have just said a couple years ago, I could use the same recording for all the campaigns. All right, let's go ahead and upload this. Let's play it just to make sure that it sounds good. Oh, let's rename it. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to go back into this campaign. We're going to hit send a ringless voicemail. We're going to send it to users from the user's default number. Okay, now let's add the voicemail. Select a recording, 2020 installs for 2025 campaign. That's the one that I just did. All right, let's hit save action. Okay, so that voicemail is going to go out first. So they're going to look at their phone. There's going to be a voicemail. Hopefully they'll listen to it. They'll call us right back. We're also going to send them a text message at the same time. And I'm value stacking the text message also. If you notice here, it says, hey, and then it'll have their first name. It's Michael from AC Man. We installed your system 5 years ago, and I want to make sure you don't lose your warranty. Most manufacturers require regular maintenance to stay covered. We've got an easy way to keep you protected. So that was the first objection, that the warranty. And then we have prevent surprise breakdowns, lower your energy bills, get priority service when you need it. We just opened spots in our maintenance membership for past install customers. Reply yes, and I'll get you set up today. So the voicemail and the text are going to go out instantly. Then we have one 3 days later. You remember the ChatGPT plan, right? ChatGPT wrote most of this. I just kind of prompted it because I wanted it to value layer. So we're going to go 3 days later is going to be, hey, first name, quick reminder, regular maintenance saves homeowners an average of $500 per year by preventing costly repairs, keeps energy bills low. Okay, you get it. And I put the reply yes to lock in your spot before April because I want to set a limited time and I want them to respond. So reply yes. Hopefully they'll think, oh, it's easy. I just reply yes and they'll respond back. Okay. And then we're doing one 8 days later. And I think what I'll add in here is a reply and if not interested. That way it'll keep them from unsubscribing. Okay, so now they have a voicemail, a text message immediately, a text message 3 days later, and then another text message 8 days later. So this is going to be a small amount of people. I haven't looked at the list of how many installs we did, but let's say it's 100 people or so from that 1 year. I'm just going to send it to the people from that 1 year and see how it goes, right? If I'm getting a lot of people asking for maintenance or responding yes, then I know, okay, I can start spreading this out to more and more people. If I'm getting people replying end or stop or not interested, then I'm not going to put it to the masses. I'm going to change the texting and see if I can get better response. So it's better to just kind of test on small amounts of people. All right, so this is an 8-day campaign. So let's go ahead and hit save campaign. It's also important to stop the campaign if they respond. So if they respond yes, I'm going to take over, right? I don't want it sending them anything else. So let's go here. We're going to go to contacts. Okay, so I'm going to complete this here off screen because some of the customers' names are popping up. So right now I have a list of not a lot of people. So I must be doing good because I know I did more installs in 2020 than what's showing up here, which means a good amount of them are already on maintenance plans. And that's very important when you do something like this, to include a tag if you have your list segmented from every person that's already on a maintenance plan. So I'm excluding anyone that has a tag service plan. In my software, it's called service plan. because I don't want to send them messages if I don't have to. If they're on a plan, I don't want them getting it. And that's just good marketing. Targeting people that already have bought that is a bad idea. That's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of an ability to communicate to someone. Okay, so that campaign is ready to go. It's to a very small amount of people, just the installs we did in 2020. I'll check back tomorrow if this worked. I'll include the 2021, 2022, and so on and so forth. And I may even go backwards. But the ones that are a lot older than that, it may have a different message other than the warranty information. So let's see how this goes. If you like Chirp, the link is in the description there. Let's see if I can get 1,000 maintenance plans in 90 days. The next video will be the follow-up of how this went, but then I'm going to show you my email campaign, which is also very interesting. All right? Put in the comments how many you think I'll get. If you have any questions, thanks for joining me on this journey.